she actually changed the way that music gets made and the way that artists are able to monetize the art that they create. It's actually true. When people look back on this age of music, they're going to think about the before Taylor Swift age and the after Taylor Swift age. How does this re-recording impact the original masters that are now owned by a private equity firm? Well, it dilutes their values. Fans are buying the new version of the album. In fact, it went to #1 on the Billboard charts. It also means that fans will stream the new versions, reducing the number of plays that the original version gets on streaming services. And any company that wants to license Taylor Swift's albums can now work directly with Swift, which cuts off income to the firm that owns the original masters. So Taylor Swift made extremely important business decisions that will not only impact her, but other artists as well. Swift plans to re-record her other 5 albums as well, and if Big Machine is bitter, I guess that they can just shake it off.
What advice would you give to anyone who wants to become a singer?
Get a good lawyer.
If only I knew some music producer who could listen to the originally recorded masters and compare them to the Taylor Swift recorded versions. Would you mind listening to the original version of Taylor Swift's Fearless and compare it to the new version to see if there's any differences?
I will. So here's the original one that was recorded and put out in 2008. Okay, if I just listen to the beginning, let's check the new one. Way better snare sound. It sounds fuller. This actually isn't fair because I listened to the two of them back to back, and the new one is far superior. Taylor's voice sounds better. The recording's better. They did a really great version of it, and the snare drum is much better in the new one.
That's incredible that you can hear that much of a difference between the two versions.
They're pretty identical tempo wise. They must have actually overlaid them so that they got the tempo right on. But you know, they probably have a lot of the same. I haven't looked, but I would imagine maybe they have some of the same players playing on them. But the sonically, the new one is far better, and I think her voice sounds better on it.
So over time, you think that she's become a better singer in general?
Absolutely, no question about it.
Interesting.